The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Jess De Los Santos. The Health Department has confirmed the local transmission of the XBB and XBC subvariants in the country. DOH Epidemiology Bureau Director Dr. Alethea de Guzman explained that the country's new subvariant cases have not been linked to overseas travel. The DOH earlier detected 81 cases of the XBB subvariant and close to 200 cases of the XBC variant. Both variants are believed to evade vaccine immunity more compared to previous Omicron variants.
For XBC, there is initial evidence to support that localized community transmission for regions 11 and 12. No? Dahil madami na tayong na-detect doon at tulad ng XBB sa region 6, mga hindi na to linked to each other. Regardless, again, whether we have declared or not declared community transmission.
The Trade Department has asked the Food and Drug Administration to look into the sodium content of instant noodles. Trade Undersecretary Ruth Castelo says that a recall order may be issued if the product is proven to be harmful to people. Senator Raffy Tulfo previously expressed concern on the matter in a recent Senate hearing. According to health experts, the average sodium content in instant noodles is around 500 to 1,800 milligrams. The World Health Organization also recommends only 2,000 milligrams of sodium intake per day.
Kasama na rin po ang DOH, pati po kay OIC Yusek Rosette Berhere, na sinama na rin po natin doon sa communication para po tingnan talaga ng Department of Health at ng Food and Drug Administration yung sodium content. Pagka nag-order po ng recall ang FDA, tatanggalin na rin yan natin sa bulletin at sisiguraduhin po natin na hindi na siya nabebenta sa retail market.
Jail officials in Manila conducted Oplan Greyhound in a bid to rid the facility of contraband. Justine Punsalan tells us more.
The Bureau of Jail Management and Penology or BJMP conducted Oplan Greyhound, wherein they inspect the rooms of inmates at the Manila City Jail to check for any contraband. This is the second consecutive month that they've conducted the operation. But authorities clarified that this has nothing to do with the allegations that the supposed masterminds in lapid skilling are staying in one of the jails in Metro Manila. Jail officials also said there's no information regarding this specific matter.
Kung sakasakali man po, may mailink po sa amin dito, sisikapin po nating malaman at maimbestigahan kung sino po ang involved dito.
Oplan Greyhound is a marching order of Interior Secretary Ben-Hur Abalos from the moment he assumed office.
Bago pa po ang mga issue po regarding sa mga pagpatay po sa ating mga kaibigan sa media, meron na po tayong order from the DILG po and sa Chief BGMP natin, nalinisin po natin ang ating mga piitan.
In their inspection, several sharp objects, metal and wooden sticks, and makeshift water heaters were seized from inmates. These water heaters are particularly banned because of its flammability. The BJMP says they plan to conduct Oplan Greyhound monthly to make sure that the facility is free from contraband. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
More stories after this short break. Stay with us here on One News. Again, you're still watching One News Now. I'm Jess De Los Santos. Taylor Swift has released her highly anticipated 10th studio album, Midnights. On Twitter, Taylor said that her new album is a collage of intensity. The album features 13 tracks and is a return to her pop genre. Taylor also posted a teaser video describing the album as music movies. Midnights follows her sister albums Folklore and Evermore, which are both released at the height of the pandemic in 2020. Millions of Ukrainian refugees have returned home to reunite with their families despite the ongoing war with Russia. More details in this Bloomberg report.
These tango dancers are residents of Irpin and Bucha in Ukraine. They've returned home after fleeing the war. The two towns just outside of Kiev became synonymous with mass graves and human rights violations by Russian troops, who retreated from the area in April. The dancers are mostly women, who are coming back to reunite with their husbands, send kids to school, or find jobs. They say that the dance classes help them feel a little bit more normal. According to the UN, 7.5 million Ukrainians are registered refugees in Europe. But 1.3 million Ukrainians have returned home, joining millions more who are displaced within the country. Many of those returned to Kiev and its surroundings, where they said it felt relatively safe until the start of this month, when Russia struck civilian targets in the largest missile attacks since the start of the war. But the UN says that the biggest reason people are returning is not because of Ukraine's perceived safety, but simply because people are running out of savings and means to stay abroad. Jobs are scarce and salaries are low. Half of Bucha's businesses remain closed or are readjusting. Families are broken, and the town's bullet holes and destroyed buildings are serving as constant reminders of the war. However, for 2 hours twice a week, these dancers find therapy in tango.
Here's a quick look at today's other top stories. The National Bureau of Investigation has filed kidnapping charges against 11 police officers over the disappearance of 4 cockfight players in Cavite last year. Police officers allegedly conspired with each other to kidnap the victims under the guise of anti-drug operations. Bureau of Corrections Chief Gerald Bantag has been suspended pending investigations into the recent developments in the new Bilibid prison. This comes after the death of a Bilibid inmate believed to be one of the middlemen in Percy Lapid's ambush. Former Armed Forces Chief of Staff Gregorio Catapang Jr. has been designated as officer in charge of the Bucor. And UK Prime Minister Liz Truss has resigned after 6 weeks in office, making her the shortest-serving Prime Minister in British history. This comes after a failed tax cut plan that caused major issues within the ruling Conservative Party. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Jess De Los Santos. We are One News.